Okay, so today we're actually going to continue the previous topic, which is actually the same topic, which is about two-dimensional shape. But today we're going to specifically talk about one concept that you might not hear before. But I don't know if you have heard this before in when you were in elementary school. Have anyone heard of Pythagoras theorem? Have you? Udah ya, Aruni udah. Yang lain? Akasha, maybe? Have you ever heard of that? Okay, Ali, Kiko, belum pernah? Oke, nggak apa-apa, nggak apa-apa. Oke, Akasha sama Aruni baru ya. Okay, so basically we're going to talk about that. Okay, so I'm gonna illustrate something to you guys so that we know the basic concept and also the proof of why is it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of the history of this concept. Actually, this concept, the name of this concept, the Pythagoras, because it's the name of the person that actually make this famous. So when we're talking, when you were maybe in elementary school and you have learned about this, actually, he's not the one who make it. He's not the one who made that concept. He just make it famous. So someone else actually have that concept before, but it's not famous, but Pythagoras make it famous, so we call it Pythagoras. Yeah. So instead of that, besides that, we are going to talk about two-dimensional shape, and most of the time, not most of the time, we're going to talk about specific shape, which is a. I'm gonna show you next. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen to you guys, and wait. Let me share my screen. And here we go. Okay, okay, so guys, for all of the topics that involving geometry, I'm gonna use this a lot, geogebra.org/calculator, and I'm gonna draw a lot of things in here, and I would like you to follow me and apa namanya to participate in the concept, okay, in finding the concept. Okay, so again, like I said before, it is actually related into for this one. Wait, sebentar. Um, I'm gonna draw something, and I would like you to tell me what it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna draw a polygon, and this is what I'm going to draw. Okay, PC. Okay, I put it oops, sorry. It's here, and then here, and then here, and then. Okay, there you go. Okay, can someone tell me what is the name of this shape? Ya, silakan. Okay, saya mulai dari Kiko. Kiko, what's this? What is this?
Triangle, Pak.
Hey, what kind of triangle is it? Okay,
I forgot, Pak.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna help you with this. I have this over. Wait, that. Oops. Okay, I have that angle. Okay, I'm gonna go to Nikki. Nikki, this is a triangle. What kind of triangle is that if I have that on the angle size of this?
A right angle.
Right angle triangle. Very good. Okay, so we're going to talk specifically when we talk about Pythagoras formula. We're going to we're already going to only talk about a right angle triangle. Just remember that this concept that we're going to talk about only involves this. Okay. For other triangles, we're going to use different things. Okay, and maybe it's still related but different. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So we're going to find the relation between these three sides, these three side lengths. Okay, so if I draw that, okay, so I'm gonna wait some of that. Yeah. Okay, sebentar. Udah kelihatan aja ini salah. Okay, here we go. So if I have, ya lama banget ini kenapa? Sebentar ya guys. Mohon maaf, ini sepertinya lagi error. Oh, ada yang lewat. Odong-odong lewat. Kedengeran nggak, guys? Okay, here we go. So we have that right triangle, right? And then the one that we're going to focus on talking is the side length. Okay, the side length. All of these three side length in a right triangle have connection. So how we're going to connect them? Okay, so let's name all of the sides with something. Okay, so again, because we have already learned about algebra, so if you don't know the value of a something, right? So we just name it with a variable, right? Like letters. For example, I'm gonna name this side over here. Sorry, this side over here with A. So from here to here, the length is A. And I'm going to name this side over here, the length of this name with B, and this side over here, the length of this side is with C. Okay, so that is A, B, and C. Okay, so notice that A is shorter than B. It can be the same actually, but for this example, I'm going to make it different so that you know which one is which. Okay, so and here I can say that the A is the shortest one, and then the B is longer than A, and then the C is actually longer than A and B. Okay, so we're going to name all of that A, B, and C. Okay, so, remember that. Okay, A is the shortest one, B is the longer than A, and then the C is that one. Yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do in here, in here, so I'm gonna copy this exact triangle, right? Exact triangle, but I'm gonna put it in a different position. Okay, maybe I'm gonna flip it or I'm gonna rotate that, but actually it's still the same exact triangle. It's just, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna draw that triangle. Here we go. The first one, I'm gonna draw 3 more triangles, identical as a triangle. I'm gonna draw it from here to here to here and to here. Okay, so it might look like it's different, but actually it's the same. Okay, you can see that actually the side length for this one is the same. Yeah, we can see the grid, guys. So you can see the grid that if I say this is like 4 grid, 1, 2, 3, 4 grid, and this is 3 grid, 1, 2, 3, this is actually the same. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 3. Right, so basically I just like flip it or rotate it, right, and then I put it on the top. So this one is the same exact triangle. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again, right? But I'm gonna copy that, but I'm gonna make that put that in a different position. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 more. So this one is over here. Okay, the last one is over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, by having 4 identical right angle triangle, right? And actually, we just made 2 more new shapes. Okay, can anyone tell me what are the 2 new shape that we have in here? I'm gonna go to Akasha. Akasha?
Yeah.
What are the new shapes that we made in here?
I don't know. A square maybe.
A square maybe. Okay, a square. Okay, how do you know it's a square? Actually, it is a square, but how do you know that? How do we how can we be sure that it is a square? What makes a square a square? I'm gonna go to Ali maybe. Ali. What do you think, Ali?
Mungkin karena bentuk square itu, Pak.
Oke. Pertama, kalau square itu punya berapa sides? Ada 4 ya, benar nggak? 4 sides ya. Oke, itu yang pertama. Apalagi? What makes a square square? 4 sides, and then?
Iya.
Apalagi? How about the side length? Panjang sisinya gimana? Kalau square. Aruni mungkin?
Kenapa, Pak?
Kan tadi kata Akasha katanya ada square ya kan? Square-nya tuh di mana? Pertama itu dulu ya. Yang mana? Ada 2 sebenarnya square-nya. Ya kan? Kelihatan nggak Aruni?
Iya.
Kelihatan ya? Yang pertama yang gede ini saya gambar ya sedikit ya guys. Sorry guys, gambarnya mungkin nggak terlalu bagus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oke, that is the big square. But the question is, ya, saya masih di arrow nih. The question is, how do you know that this is a square? It might be a rectangle. How do you know that this is a square? Aruni.
Because it have 490-degree angle.
Okay, very good. 90-degree angle, very good. It has 90-degree angle, nice. Okay, and then what else? I'm gonna go to K Aziza. Okay, what makes a square a square? We have 4 sides, we have 90-degree angles, and then what? How about the side length? Oke, Aziza kayaknya baru tuh. Niki deh, Niki, how about you, Niki?
Sisinya
Sisinya?
sama semua.
Iya, sama. Tahu dari mana sama? Taunya dari mana? Oke, I'm gonna give you a hint. Tadi kan ini A ya. Ini A, ini B. Berarti yang ini apa? Kan ini identical triangle ya. Ini sama triangle-nya, sama semua. Kalau dari sini ke sini A, dari sini ke sini B, dari sini ke sini apa? Saya masih di Niki. Ini yang warna biru aja nih. Gimana? Kan sisinya cuma ada 3 ya, A, B, sama C kan? Berarti ini juga sama dong, ada A sama B sama C dong, ya enggak? Nah, pertanyaan
Iya,
pertama. Nah, pertanyaannya ini apa? A, B atau C?
C, Pak.
C bukannya yang ini ya?
Oh iya,
Jadi apa dong?
A sama B kan
Asam iya, yang ini nih, saya tanya yang ini dulu nih. Ini A atau B nih? Yang ini.
itu A, Pak.
A, yakin?
Oh, B, Pak.
A, B karena lebih panjang ya. Kalau yang ini?
Iya, Pak. Yang itu A.
A juga. Sekarang yang ini?
Yang itu B.
B, oke, lanjut. Ini
Itu A, Pak.
A, oke, lanjut.
Itu B, Pak.
B lagi. Ini berarti?
A.
A, oke. Sekarang saya mau tanya. Berarti kalau ini A, ini B, berarti panjang dari ujung sini sampai ujung sini, ini berapa ya? In terms of A and B. A sama B diapain ya biar dapetin panjang ini? Ditambah, dikurang, dikali, atau dibagi? What do you think?
Ditambah.
Ditambah, benar. Ini berarti A tambah B ya? Setuju ya? Sekarang balik lagi ke sini. Yang kiri deh, yang bawah nih. Yang bawah ini? Sama nggak? Apa beda?
Ditambah juga.
Tambah juga, tambah B. Nah, ini dia. Ya. Kan berarti sisinya sama panjang ya? Yang sebelah sini A tambah B, sebelah sini juga A tambah B. Nah, that's why kita sebut ini square. Gitu ya. Oh iya, karena we have 4 equal side length. Ya kan? Nah, itu dia. Ya, we need to understand on, okay, you can say this is a square, but how do you know that it's a square? You need to make sure we have 4 sides, we have 90-degree angle, we have 4 equal side length, and then how do you know that it is the same? By looking at, oh, that one is A plus B, this one is A plus B, A plus B, all of them are A plus B, so which means that this is A square. Yes. Okay, next thing, the one inside, ya. Sekarang saya lihat yang tadi kan di luar yang gede ya. Sekarang kita lihat yang di dalam. Okay, the one inside, this one. Ini square juga apa bukan ya? Apa jangan-jangan ini rhombus? Apa gimana? Nah. What do you think? Kiko lagi boleh.
Ya, kenapa?
Ya, menurut kamu ini yang ini nih yang di dalam nih, sorry, yang ini. Oops, sorry, ini yang di dalam ini. Dia bentuknya square atau yang lainnya? Mungkin aja rhombus kali.
Menurut saya square, Pak. Saya nggak tahu.
Iya, benar menurut kamu square. Tapi kan kita balik lagi ke sini ya. Kita harus pastikan dulu kan, we have 4 side, we have 90-degree angle, and we have 4 equal side length, right? So we know that we have 4 sides, right? For this orange thing here. I don't know whether it's a square or not. Yeah, we don't know yet. But and then we know that we have 4 equal side length. What do you know? Because we know that all of the side here is C, ya nggak? Tadi kan kalau ini yang sebelah sini C, berarti ini C juga dong. Ini C juga dong. Ini C juga dong, ya kan? Nah, right? We have 4 equal side. side length. So the only thing that we need to know is it 90 degree or not? Okay, so we go back to the image here. I'm gonna go back here and make sure that the what do you call it? The angle is 90 degree. Okay, so let's find the here you go, the angle. Okay, yeah, 90 degree, right? So whatever you go, you will get 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. Wow, right. Okay, so we can make sure that this is actually is a square. Okay, okay, so we have determined that it is a square. Okay, now next question. What is the area of that square? The small one, the one inside the big square. Arkan bisa dinyalakan kameranya mungkin. What is the area of that square? Arkan ada enggak ya? Bunga ada enggak bunga? Oke, enggak ada juga. Sharon, ada Sharon di sini. Ada juga. Oke, Aziza, ada tidak? Ada juga. Nadia, ada enggak Nadia? Oh, tidak ada juga. Baik, saya akan bertanya hanya kepada on cam. Elia. Elia, what do you think is the area? If this is a square ya, yang ini nih, yang ini square ya. What is the area of the square? We know that this is C, this is C, this is C, this is C. The length of that side. Elia. Nah, C times C ya, benar ya? Betul ya. Jadi we know that this is C ya. Kalau kita mau cari area of a square, kan tinggal sisi kali sisi ya kan? Sisinya C, ya kan? Ya udah C dikali C. C dikali C kan jadi C square, benar nggak? Ya, C times C is C square. So I can write down this as C square. Okay, the one inside that. So the one inside the big square inside another square, the area is C square. Okay, so let's stop over there. Okay, now I'm gonna do something else, right? I'm gonna rearrange that 4 triangle, ya. Cuma rearrange doang, saya nggak ganti besarnya kecilnya, nggak. Cuma pindah-pindahin doang, gitu kan? And then we will see the connection between A and B. Okay, so I'm gonna draw it again. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna draw it like this. Oops, sorry. Should have. Where's that? Okay, I got. Okay, I'm gonna draw it like this. So actually, we have the same 4 exact same triangle ya. Sama ya ukurannya ya guys. Kan tadi kan 3 kali 4 ya. Ini kan. This one is like ini kan panjangnya 4, ini panjangnya 3 ya. Ini panjangnya 4, ini 3, ini 3. Jadi like I only move that a little bit. Ya, misalnya ini saya pindahin ke sini, yang ini saya apa namanya? Saya putar dikit, yang ini juga saya taruh di sini. Ya, jadi basically we have 4 equal triangle and then I just make it like this. Okay, now I would like you to see here. I'm going to lagi. Okay, here we go. So now I would like to make another square. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna make it a square like this. Okay, here we go. Bentar ya, mau gambarnya kurang bagus. Okay. Okay, so question: what is the side length of the square? Dari sini ke sini berapa ya? Tadi kan kita tahu ini A, ini B gitu ya. Berarti ini A, ini B. Ini A, ini B. Ini B, ini A. Oke. Sekarang pertanyaan saya pertama. What is the side length of this big square? Saya mau ke Ali dulu deh. Ali. What is the length? Dari sini sampai sini. Ya kan? Saya udah kasih nama semua tuh A B A B A B A B, right? If this is A, ini A ya. Dari sini ke sini apa? Ali. B juga ya, benar nggak sih? Kan sama dengan ini enggak? Sama nggak? Berarti panjang totalnya berapa dong dari ujung sini ke ujung sini? A sama B diapain?
Sama, Pak.
Ditambah. Oke. Kalau yang ini
Tambah juga.
tambah juga jadi tambah B. Berarti kita balik lagi ya ke square yang gede yang tadi ya nggak?
Iya.
Ya sama persis ya. Nah, tadi kan kita tahu bahwa if we go back to the previous image, right? The previous image, I'm gonna go back here, yeah, guys. Right? Maybe I'm not gonna show this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna draw this as a whole, yeah. Okay. So when we go back previously, we know that we have named this with this is A and this is B, right? This is A, B, and then A, B, and then A, and then B, right? And we know that the length from here to here is A plus B. This is also A plus B, right? And then if we go to the other arrangement previously, this one, if I draw a square, right? If I draw a square, right? And actually, this square is the same exact square like we have over here. Why? Because we can see that, oh, this is A and this is also B, right? This is because this is B, and this is A, and this is also A, this is also B, this is also A, and this is also B, right? So we have the same side length, A plus B, right? So we have the same thing. Okay, now previously we have made this into C square. Tadi kan luasnya ini C square ya, karena ini C kali C. Oke. Nah, setuju nggak kalian kalau luas ini itu sama dengan luas ini ditambah ini? Setuju apa nggak setuju? Aruni.
Mungkin ya Pak. Saya nggak
Mungkin yakin. Kan tadinya kan kita punya yang gede nih kan? Ya kan? Ada empat segitiga ini kan. Terus di dalamnya ada space gede banget gitu ya. Space ini ya bentuknya dia square, ya kan? Ternyata pas kita cari, oh dia luasnya adalah C square, ya. Nah, sekarang kalau saya rearrange kayak gini, ini kan sama bentuknya dengan ini, ya enggak? Sama kan? Berarti yang kosong ini sama dong dengan kosongnya ini luasnya. Kalau kamu taruh air misalnya di sini, ya kan? Jumlah air di sini sama di sini sama dong, ya enggak? Setuju nggak? Setuju ya? Jangan saya paksa setuju, harus setuju bener setuju. Akasha, what do you think, Akasha? Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
think.
Yeah? Just you say, I think. Yeah. So the area in here and in here, well, if we add them, right, that will be the same with the area in here because we have the same exact shape. It's the only thing that's different is just we rearrange the what we call the right angle triangle. That's it, right? Okay, now if they're the same, so I can say that maybe this is something and this is something, right? So if you add these two, that will be equals to this. Okay, now let's find what is the area of this shape over here. Okay. Okay, what do you think, Nikki? What do you think? What is the area of this square? Kalau tadi ini C square karena ini C, ini C. Kalau ini gimana?
A.
Square, very good. Okay. Elia, how about this one? The area. Side lengthnya B. Kalau ini A jadi A square. Kalau ini? Elia? Ya, jadi B square ya. Nah, ini jadi B square. Nah, tadi konsepnya, right? If we add these two, that will be equals to this. If we add this guy with this guy, that will be equals to this guy. So we can conclude that, oh, that will be C square, what this guy, is equal to this guy added with this guy. So that will be C square equals to A square plus B square. So this is the formula that we are going to use. Yeah. This is the proof ya. Ini buktinya bahwa oh ya bener ya C square equals to X square plus B square. But again guys, you can only use this formula for a right angle triangle. Okay, so this is the proof. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my slide here. And I'm going to start the first slide over here. And here we go. Okay guys, so this is the basic. Now you can write down ya. Tadi nggak usah terus nggak apa-apa, no problem. Okay. Okay, so the basic of this topic is it can only be applied in right angle triangle. Okay, so this formula, yeah. If you are not using, if it's not a right angle triangle formula, if it's not a right angle triangle, then you will use a little bit different formula. But we're not going to talk about that now, okay? You're going to talk about that later in maybe grade 11. Yeah. Okay, so generally naming all the side triangle using letters A, B, and C. Sebentar. Okay. Okay, silakan. Okay, so when you want to use that formula, because we're using the letter C, A, and B, so which means that every time you see a right angle triangle and you want to use a Pythagorean formula, you need to name all the sides with A, B, and C. Okay, so this is how you're going to do this. Okay, so the first thing that you do is you need to know that the A and B are the legs of the A and B are the legs. Okay, wait, here we go. So A and B are the legs of the triangle, which form the right angle. So if the right angle is here, so this is A and B. Okay, it doesn't matter which one is A and B for now. Yeah, it can be this is B or A. It doesn't really matter which one is which. Okay, so make sure that they are different, A and B. Yeah, so that's the first thing. The second one is, sorry if I use this as an A. The second one is C is in this is the side in front of the 90-degree angle. So if you have the 90-degree over here, so which means that the one in front of that 90-degree is the C. Yeah, the C. Yeah. Jadi when you want to, again guys, right angle triangle, pertama right angle triangle, right? And then the second one is you name it in A, B, and C, where in front of the 90-degree angle, you name it with C. Yeah, you call it C. We call it the hypotenuse. Or if in bahasa Indonesia, we call it sisi miring. Ya kan? Sisi miringnya. Yeah. Okay, so this is how you name it. Okay, next. Okay, so again, guys, the general formula is C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. Okay, I would like you to take your calculator here because we're going to use a lot of calculation using calculator. Okay, so this is it, guys. So we have a right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle with the hypotenuse C and legs A and B, so C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. Okay, so in algebra later on, guys, maybe the letters will be different. Maybe the A and B will be switched. But the concept is that the hypotenuse should be over here. Yeah, this is the hypotenuse. Whatever the hypotenuse is, it can be X or Y, anything, right? These two and B are the side in which makes the 90-degree angle, right? This A line, this line, and this line, these two lines are the lines that make the 90-degree angle. Okay, so A and B, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna go to my, wait. Kok hilang? Sebentar guys, kayaknya ada yang error nih. Wait. Okay, sebentar. Okay, here we go. So, oh kok ada dua? Wait, let me close that one. Okay. So if I draw a right angle triangle, so I'm going back to the very basic concept, right? Okay. Kok nggak jadi? Bentar guys. If I draw a right angle triangle, hopefully this works. Okay, so if I have the 90-degree angle over here, right, and if we want to use the C squared equals to A squared plus B squared, then the side C will always in front of the 90-degree angle. So this is going to be the C, and A and the B can be are the legs of this right angle triangle. It can be A and B, or this is B and A. It doesn't really matter which one is which. Okay. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, I'm gonna test you. If I draw another triangle, a right angle triangle. Let's say I'm going to draw it like this. Okay, let's say I have a right angle over here. Just assume that this is a right angle. Okay. So where do you think is the C? Is that the left, this one, the left one, the right one, or the bottom one? Okay, I'm going to go to, ini yang on cam cuma 5 doang. Yang lain pada kemana? Akasha, Bunga, Sharon, Nadia, Danis, kayak Aziza. Apakah bisa dinyalakan kameranya? Halo? Ya, gimana nih? Kalau nggak dinyalin, saya nggak tahu kalian di situ apa enggak. Bisa jadi kalian ada di mana gitu. Gimana nih? Arkan, Bunga, Sharon, Nadia, Danish, dan Ki Aziz. Oh, ntar ada yang ngechat. Oh ya, you're using your phone. Oke. Saya izin off cam lagi jelek jaringan. Oke, tapi bisa mic-nya bisa on nggak? Bisa ya? Nggak apa-apa. Tapi mic-nya on ya. Oke, saya mau ke Danish dulu. Danish. Ya, Danish saya tanya Danish. Danish, for this triangle, triangle, what do you think is the C? C-nya yang mana? Mic kamu rusak. Ya udah, ketik deh. Danish, silakan. Which one? Yang sebelah kiri, yang sebelah kanan, nih sebelah kiri, ini sebelah kanan, nih yang bawah. Yang mana? Kiri, kanan, atau bawah? Danish, saya tanya Danish dulu. Bawah, oke benar ya. Oke, benar ya. Yang bawah kenapa? Karena because it is in front of the 90-degree angle ya kan. Ini C-nya di sini. Nah, itu, ya. So this is going to be A and B or B and A, doesn't matter. Okay, one more. One more, I'm gonna make it. Mana ya? Okay, like this. That. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go to Sharon now. Sharon, which one is the C? Left, right, or bottom?
Sorry, Pak.
Yang mana C-nya yang mana? Ini yang sebelah kiri, kanan, atau bawah? Which one is this?
Kanan, Pak.
Yang kanan, yang ini.
Wait, no, the other side. Is it the
This,
west side? Yeah, that's the west side.
this one?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Yeah, okay, very good. So that is yes, actually that is the C because again, it's in front of the 90-degree. So the A and B doesn't matter which one is which, okay? So after you understand the concept, now we can use it to calculate some example of a right angle triangle. So I'm gonna go back to here, guys. I'm gonna draw a right angle triangle here. And then I'm gonna tell you the side length of the legs, and I would like you to find the hypotenuse, okay? There we go. I'm gonna draw a polygons. Okay, from here to here, and then here. Oh wait, let me repeat that. Polygon and there, and then I'm gonna go here, and here. Okay, here we go. So I have a right angle triangle here, and I'm going to show you the length of each of the side, but not one side. I would like you to find that one side, okay? So I'm going to use the measurements, the distance, the area, the distance, the length. Here we go. This is the length for the AC. And then the distance for this one is 4. Okay, so I'm not going to reveal the C, right? Okay, I'm gonna move that so that you can see it. Okay, here we go. This is 3. And this is 4. And I would like you to find the C. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is just an example, I guess. Okay, so in here, guys, we have again a right angle triangle. How do you know that it is a right angle triangle? Because we have a 90-degree angle over here, 90 degree. And then we know that this side over here is 3, the length is 3, and this is 4. Let's say it's in centimeter. Yeah, let's say it's in centimeter. And I would like to know the AB. So I'm going to name that with X. Yeah, I'm going to name that with X. It is X centimeter. I don't know the X yet. Okay. Since we want to know that side, and then we already know the other two sides, we can use that Pythagorean formula. So the first thing you do is to name all of the sides with A, B, and C. Okay. So first thing first, okay, so the first one is the side in front of the 90-degree, which is this one. That one will be the C, right? Okay, so the other two will be A and B. So it doesn't matter which one is A and B. So I'm going to name this with A and this one with B, right? So which means that I can know that, oh, the A is 3, right? Because we have 3 centimeters, and then the B is 4 centimeters. But I don't know the C yet because the C is X centimeter, right? Okay, now we can use the Pythagorean formula. I'm going to write down the formula over here. C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. Okay, so we don't know the C, and it is represented by X. So substitute all the values that you have in here from the picture, right? So the image here, we have that C is X, right? So I'm going to write down X over here because C is equal to X. And the A is 3, right? From here, A equals to 3. So this is 3 squared. And then the b is 4. So that will be 4 squared. Okay, so we just use manual calculation, right? So we know that 3 squared is 9. And we know that 4 squared is 16. What is 9 plus 16, guys? 9 tambah 16 berapa? 9 tambah 16. Gak ada yang jawab. Bunga ada di situ nggak?
25, Pak.
Oh, 25. Thank you very much, Diki. Yes. Tapi the question is not the x square, right? We are looking for x. We're not looking for x square, right? So, does anyone know how can we find the value of x? How can we solve this equation? Ada yang tahu nggak? Mungkin Kiko tahu kali. Kiko kayaknya belajar algebranya udah lumayan jauh. Ini gimana nih?
Apa?
Ini gimana nih? Kan ini masih x square ya, equals 25 ya. Kalau saya pengen tahu x doang itu diapain tuh 25-nya?
Di apa pangkatnya dipindahin bukan, Pak?
Ah, betul. Pangkatnya dipindahin ke sini jadi gimana?
Jadi 25 kali 25.
Iya, kalau itu jadi 2 kali dong.
Oh,
Kalau
iya deh.
tambah jadi kurang, kalau kali jadi bagi gitu kan. Kalau
Mm-mm.
pangkat ini jadi apa kalau ke sini? Ada yang tahu nggak, guys?
Dibagi, Pak.
Bukan, kalau bagi kali dong. Ini kan bukan dikali.
Di akar, Pak.
Di akar itu dia. Square root ya, kita pakai square root, oke? Jadi x square sama equals to 25 mean x is equals to square root of kok jadi itu? Square root of 25. Oke, square root of 25 berapa?
5.
5. There you go. So x equals to 5. Oke, ini jadi 5. Nah, pertanyaannya bener nggak sih 5? Oke, let's go back to here. Okay, so let's prove that it is actually 5. Okay, so I'm gonna click because we have this application. It's actually it's pretty useful. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna click this and yes, it is actually 5. Kelihatannya nih itu 5. Oh, bener ya 5 ya. Now, which means that we can use that formula for any other right angle triangle. Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna give you 2 more examples for you guys. There we go. This is the first example. So most of the time, guys, the value may not be an integers, ya. Mungkin nanti hasil akhirnya tuh nggak kayak tadi 5 misalnya. Misalnya jadi akar 13 nanti kalau kamu jadiin desimal dia tuh wah panjang banget ya. So I would like you to use the calculator ya, guys. Please take your calculator. I'm going to need you to calculate, okay? So the first one is this. Okay, find the hypotenuse, find the length of the hypotenuse. Okay, so the first thing again, guys, because we have 3 sides here, 2 sides is known, 1 side is unknown, and we want to know that side. So we need to name it with all of the sides with A, B, and C. Okay, so I'm gonna make it quick, guys. So the one in front of the 90 degree is the C, so this is going to be the C, and this one is A and B. Doesn't matter which one is which. Which one is which? Yeah. Okay. So and then we write down the formula. Okay, so C squared equals to A squared plus B squared, and then substitute every value that you have from the image to the formula. So the C is X, so name that with X. And then the A is 2, so make that 2 squared. And then the B is 3, so that will be 3 squared. Okay, so the same thing like we did before. So the X squared will be 2 squared is 4, and 3 squared is 9, and X squared equals to 13. So like I already said before, if you want to get rid of this square, we need to make it into square root. So that will equals to square root of 13. So basically this is done. But if I need you to answer this in decimal values, you have to use your calculator. So everyone please take your calculator and then press the square root of 13 and then press equal sign and then press the decimal conversion. Okay. Silakan. And then I would like you to write your result in the chat box. Okay, go. Silakan. Square root of 13. Kalau bingung square root ada di mana, itu ada di, itu kan ada gede gitu kan. Nah di sebelah sini ada ABS, sebelah sini ada X squared. Nah di bawahnya persis di sini nih. Nah bentuknya begini, set. Nah ada kotak begini warna putih. Nah itu. Pencet itu, pencet 13, pencet sama dengan, terus pencet yang ini. Decimal. Ya oke, Aruni sip, 3 point segitu. Silakan yang lain. Okay, I'm gonna wait until like 5 of you at least write the answer. You just use all of the numbers that you have from the calculator. Okay. Kiko cuma 2 angka di belakang desimal. Apakah ada angka lagi nggak? Cuma 2 ya?
Ada, Pak.
Ada. Coba ditulis semuanya dulu deh.
Oke, Pak.
Ya, tulis semua yang kamu lihat di kalkulator kamu berapa. Okay, and then after this we're going to talk about roundings ya. Roundings itu pembulatan. Oke, silakan yang lain dicoba ya, because yeah again guys, you really need to also practice your calculator skill because it will help you a lot. Oke, sip. Oke, baru Aruni dan Kiko, yang lain gimana? Silakan. Silakan Andi, Elia dan Niki. Danis ada nyaut, Sharon ada nyaut, Akasha ke toilet, Arkan nggak nyaut, Bunga nggak nyaut, Nadia nggak nyaut, Oke Aziza, Winona kan harusnya ke situ ya, sebentar ya, saya masukin dulu ya. Winona. Oke, Winona silakan join. Oke, baiklah. Oke, gimana Niki, Elia, Ali? Apakah ada kalkulatornya? Karena saya baru ada 2 nih. Punya Kiko sama Aruni doang. Ali, kalkulatornya ada? Oh, ada. Ya, itu dia. Siap. Benar. Oke, bagus. Oke. Elia and Niki, yang lainnya jadi saya anggap nggak ada apa gimana nih? Saya bingung. Aduh. Baiklah, kawan-kawan. Ya udah, saya tulis ya. Oke, yang belum ya. Oke, it is if you put that in the calculator and then you change that into convert that into decimal, you will get 3.60555127546, right? But again, guys, sometimes you only need to use 2 decimal place or 3 decimal place, right? So for example here, if I want your final answer into 2 decimal place, right? So you only need to take 2 numbers behind the decimal place. So you only need to take these 2. I mean, like after the 3 point, and then you take these 2. But you need to consider also the next number. The next number is this, which is 5, right? So if that is good, yeah, thank you, Danish. Yeah. So if that number is 5 or more, then you need to add the previous number with 1. So if I use 2 decimal place, that will be not 3.60. No, it will be 3.61. Because again, the next number is 5. But if I only need to, for example, need 1 decimal place, right? If I have 1 decimal place, if I want to take only 1 decimal place, means that you only need to focus on just 1 decimal place. So if I have, sorry for that. Be blue, wait. If I want to take only 1 decimal place, so I'm only taking this number, right? And then you consider the next number. The next number is 0, so we can get rid of this. So it's just 3.6. Okay, so we're going to talk about the rounding later on, yeah? But this is how you do it. But for now, it's okay if you don't really understand about it, it's fine. You just write down what you have in the calculator completely, okay? Okay, so the last one is, this is the last example for today. Okay, now I would like you to do it, okay? Now we have find the sine line of the third side. Okay, so we have right angle triangle because we have this right angle triangle. And then we have that is 6, that is 5, this is 6, this is 5, and this is x, and we don't know the x. And the question is find that value of x. Okay, I'm gonna go to awal dulu, saya mau ke Aruni dulu. Bunga itu dia, Bunga. Saya mau ke Bunga. Bunga, tadi langkah pertamanya apa ya? What's the first step that we should do? Gimana Bunga? Aduh. Oke. Ya sudah deh, saya ke Arini dulu lagi deh. Arini, tadi kita pertama ngapain dulu ya?
Buat solve ininya.
Tadi first step-nya apa dulu? Kita apain dulu nih segitiganya nih? Kenapa?
Saya ngerjainnya agak lompat-lompat sih, Pak.
Oh iya, nggak apa-apa sih sebenarnya. Tapi kalau yang tadi saya tunjukin kan pertama name it with A, B, and C dulu kan. A, B, and C ya. Oke. So the first thing is A, B, and C. Bunga, what do you think is the C? Kan we have C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. C-nya yang mana ya? Yang 6, yang 5, apa yang X?
Yang 6.
Yang 6, very good. Yes, okay, so this is the C. So which means that both of the other side is A and B. So I'm gonna name this with A and name this with B. Okay, very good. Now, after we name all of the side with A, B, and C, we only need to substitute all of them to the formula. So the C goes here, the A goes here, right? And then the B goes here, right? So just substitute that. We know that C is 6, so write down 6 squared, right? The C will become 6. And then equals to the A is 5, so that will be 5 squared, right? And the B is X, so that will be X squared. Okay, so far so good ya. Bisa ya, tinggal di ya. Okay, and then now we only need to use the calculator. If you don't want to use calculator, actually it's fine because it's quite easy. The numbers are very easy. 6 squared is 6 times 6. That will be 36, right? And then 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is equals to 25. Okay, but now we have the equation is like this. How do you think we can solve the X? How do we do it in algebraic way? Ini gimana nih? Sharon lagi boleh. Sharon, can you help me on how to calculate this? Calculate the value of X. Akasha mungkin sudah kembali, kayaknya udah 20 menit tadi ke toiletnya, lama sekali. Gimana? Kayaknya sudah 20 menit. Oke, ya sudah guys. Duh, ini saya bingung ya, yang aktif cuma sedikit, nggak apa-apa lah. Oke, saya balik lagi ke Kiko. Muter-muter situ
Ya,
aja.
Pak.
Oke, Kiko, ini gimana ya cara menyelesaikannya ya?
25-nya pindah kan ya, Pak?
Ya, pindah ke mana?
Sebelah 36.
Jadinya 36, terus?
Bukannya 25 dulu ya, Pak?
Boleh pindah ke sini kan? Jadi
Iya.
36, terus 25 jadi?
Min
25. Oke, kenapa minus ya? Kenapa nggak bagi aja?
Soalnya opposite-nya apa? Plus min, Pak.
Iya, betul. Oke, bagus banget ya. Oke, jadi ini opposite-nya ya, guys. Ini kan lagi ditambah ya kan? It's addition ya. Addition di opposite is subtraction ya, berarti dikurang. Oke. 36 kurang 25 berapa? Berapa?
11, Pak.
11. Oke, equals to X. Terakhir, Kiko. Kan kita pengen taunya X ya. Itu masih ada X square. Gimana tadi kata Aruni? Gimana, Kiko?
Berarti pakai root ya, Pak?
Iya, square root of 11. Nah, sampai sini sebenarnya udah selesai gitu. Tapi kalau kita mau tulis sebagai decimal ya kan, you can use the calculator ya, udah masukin aja square root of 11 equals to what, and then press the SD, and you will get 3.3166249. Oke, terakhir ya. Ini kalau saya mau rounding to 3 decimal place. Saya mau ke Niki. Jadinya berapa? Saya mintanya 3 decimal place.
Tadi gimana, Pak?
Ya, ini kan jawabannya begini ya. Tapi saya cuma pengen 3 angka di belakang desimal. Jadinya berapa? Jadi 3, 3 point.
6.
3, 1. 3, 1, 6. Tapi consider the next number after that. Kalau dia 5 atau lebih berarti gimana?
5 atau lebih. Jadi 10.
Iya benar. Kalau 10 berarti nambahin ke depan ya?
Iya, Pak.
Iya, jadi berapa ini? Angka 6 jadi berubah jadi berapa sekarang?
12.
Kok tambahin,
Gimana, Kak?
tambahin 1 aja ke depan.
Oh, tambahin 1 aja.
Tambahin 1.
Jadi
Jadinya berapa?
7.
317 gitu ya. Oke. Ya nanti kita ngobrolin lagi ya tentang rounding ya. Oke. Okay, guys. So there we go. We have a couple of examples on Pythagoras formula. So in this lesson, guys, I would like you to understand the concept of actually on how we use that c squared equals to a squared plus b squared, because this is actually is the one formula that you will use almost in every geometry. Almost, yeah, almost. Every time you see geometry, and most of the time, like calculation for measurements, there'll be a lot of calculation using this concept, yeah, c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. Okay, so okay, to conclude all of them, okay, conclusionnya, terusnya ini nggak usah, conclusion aja langsung, bukan conclusion ya, review ya, kita review ya. Oke, yang pertama, so the first one, okay, the first one is the Pythagoras formula, right? The Pythagoras formula, it can only be used, for a right triangle. Okay, so the one of the angle must be 90 degrees. If it's not, then don't use that formula. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is naming all of the sides with A, B, and C, right? Naming A, B, and C to all sides, and which the C is the what do you call it, the side in front of the 90-degree angle. Okay, where the A and B are the legs. A and B are the legs. Okay. Okay, so those two. And then the third one, if you ever if you see a question like the previous example, well, after you name all of the sides with that, you only need to substitute that to the formula, and then you solve and then you only need to solve the algebraic equation. That's it. Okay, so substitute all to the formula and then solve it. Okay, so these three are the things that we have learned today for the Pythagoras formula. Okay, before I end the class, is there any question, guys? Okay, don't just leave yet ya, jangan keluar dulu ya, sebentar, saya stop share dulu. Oke, coba saya mau absen, tolong nyaut ya. Kalau yang udah on cam ya saya nggak usah nyaut, nggak apa-apa. Oke, Danish masih ada di situ, silakan kalau masih ada, kalau nggak bisa itu chat aja. Danish masih ada di situ nggak? Halo Danish. Halo. Akasha masih di situ nggak? Saya mau catat dulu sebentar. Akasha, are you there? Danish, are you there? Loh, kok pada keluar? Akasha, are you there, Akasha? Ya, oke, Danish nyaut. Oke, sip. Terima kasih, Danish. Akasha? Akasha? Halo? Sharon? Bisa di mute-nya, sorry, mute. Mic-nya di unmute.
Sure, Pak.
Oke, Nadia. Nadia, halo. Nadia kalau nggak bisa on cam, iya, coba boleh berbicara gitu sedikit. Saya nggak dengar tadi. Nadia.
Halo, hadir Pak.
Iya, hadir. Terima kasih. Nanti kalau bisa dinyalain ya kameranya. Oke, Aziza. Oke.
Hadir.
Oke, terima kasih. Oke ya. Jadi tolong ini ya guys. Dinyalain kameranya biar saya tahu. Saya bingung mau nanya nih, nanyanya muter-muter lagi ke situ lagi. Oke, jadi maybe that is all for today ya guys. Apa namanya, kita nggak usah pakai PR dulu hari ini. Saya pengen kalian ada catatannya, setidaknya rumus yang tadi dicatat ya, di c squared equals to a squared and b squared, and also maybe you make also notes about how to determine the a, b, and c. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you again next time. Thank you very much, guys. Dadah. Thank you.
Thank you, Pak.
Itu, Pak.
Thank you, Pak.
Iya, Pak.
Thank you, guys.